The overview section provides a concise 3-page summary of selected bibliometric indicators, compared across all units of Charles University. This section can be quickly accessed from the table of contents, or the bookmark pane on the left. The first page overviews academic human resources of the university, including the distribution of persons across different categories, and the gender and age composition of the personnel. Figure 1 compares units in terms of the total number of persons and their distribution across different categories: core, contract, other, and doctoral students. For more details, see Appendix 5. Figure 2 shows the same numbers, in terms of percentage shares, highlighting the different proportions of categories of persons across units. Figure 1 allows the user to identify units with the largest numbers of persons, and those with the largest number of core and contract employees, the main categories of persons. Figure 2 allows the user to see, for example, which units have the largest share of doctoral students, and which have the highest ratio of core plus contract persons to other persons plus doctoral students. Figure 3 shows only the absolute number of doctoral students across units. Numbers below 10 are shown in red. Figure 4 visualizes the gender and age composition of the two main categories of persons, core and contract, at each unit. It is easy to see from the graph, for example, which units are more gender balanced, and which include more young persons of both genders. The following 2 pages focus on scientific outputs produced during the reference period, and their types and qualitative structure. Figure 5 provides a cross-unit comparison of the absolute counts of outputs divided into 2 categories. First, articles and reviews in journals with an article influence score, available from the Web of Science Journal Citation Reports, which allows us to assign them into different quartiles of journal rankings. And second, outputs, for which a qualitative structure is not available. Note that the height of a bar is not proportional to its numerical value when a specific truncation style is used. The remaining graphs focus separately on each of these 2 categories of outputs and provide a more detailed breakdown into subgroups based on other criteria. Figures 6a and 6b focus on outputs for which a qualitative structure can be provided. These 2 graphs compare units in terms of their absolute counts of outputs, expressed as numbers, and shares, across quartiles, and top decile of journal rankings. The darker shade of color on the graphs indicates greater scientific importance of the journals. Figures 7, 8 and 9 focus on outputs for which a qualitative structure is not available. Information about their quality must be inferred from selected outputs submitted for peer review, or from self-evaluation reports, or based on inquiries to see units. These outputs include scientific publications without article influence score, depicted in Figure 7, applied outputs in Figure 8, and other outputs in Figure 9. In each figure, scientific outputs are divided into 3 types: books and chapters, journal articles, and other outputs, distinguished by different shades of a gray color. For more details about categories and types of outputs, see Appendix 6. Table 1 compares representation of individual units across C-Uni fields. The first row of this table shows the number of C-Uni fields which are required by internal regulations to be evaluated at a given unit. The following 4 rows show how these fields are distributed across the 4 panels. The last row shows the number of fields which are not required to be evaluated, Despite the fact that units produce more than 1% of absolute counts of outputs in these fields, bibliometric indicators, used in the structural C-unit reports, are available across both evaluated and non-evaluated C-unit fields. To return back to specific sections of this video, see the list of quick links in the description text below. You can also find there a list of quick links to all 7 videos.